Hi, fellow fence people. My name is Tamara, and I am the founder and creator of drawafence.com. I'm also a commercial fence estimator and project manager, and I have been personally drawing fences in CAD for 25 years. So I've got quite a background in drawing fences for architects and engineers and general contractors and those kinds of things. And I also know that a lot of fence companies struggle with that kind of thing because they don't have in-house CAD capabilities. Or if they do have in-house CAD capabilities, the person that is doing that is so busy with custom drawings, all the weird stuff, that they don't have time to generate every chain link fence drawing that you need, or every wood fence drawing that you need, or every time your client asks for a drawing. It takes a week or 2 weeks to get those done for them. So that's why we built DrawFence, and this system is as easy as falling off a log. And you don't need any CAD skills, you don't need any CAD software, you don't even need a computer because this works on a phone or a tablet. As long as you've got an internet connection, you can generate your drawings. You can do it while you're in a meeting with your client, you can do it from site, you can send fence drawings to your crew so they know what they need to do while you're sitting on the beach or in the airport or waiting for something or whatever it might be. It takes between 2 and 5 minutes to generate a fence drawing on DrawFence, even our multi-page drawings for things like backstops and those kinds of things. And it really is the simplest solution to your everyday fence drawing needs. And I'm going to show you very quickly how one of our commercial chain link fences generators works. And then I'll walk you through a wood fence generator and a few other things so you can see how it works. But really, our system is designed so that you will never need to be trained to use it. It is so intuitive and so easy that you can delegate this to a secretary or a project administrator or someone who has no hands-on fence knowledge, and they can still do it for you. So I've logged in and I'm in my drawing generator now. And as you can see, it's already got information filled in over here. That's because our system caches all your information from your previous drawings. So if you filled it in once with your company information, it's going to automatically refill that with your company information. So it's only if you'd need to change something or a phone number or whatever that you would make any alterations there. We have recently added this optional title block logo over here, and this is designed for a rectangular style logo like our DrawFence logo. And this will appear in the title block, so your drawings are branded with your company information if you choose to upload it. You don't need to do that. You can just do your text-based company name if you choose to, or you can do no text-based and just do the title block logo. That's entirely up to you. The next thing you're going to fill in on your drawing is your project information. So this would be your client, your project information, your drawing number, revision number, which is a drop down, so you can select which revision you want to have there, and then the drawing date, which is also a drop down, but it's a drop down calendar, so it makes it real easy to pick the date for your drawing. And then we get into the fence specification. And specifications on DrawFence are all built according to the type of drawing that you are doing. So if you're doing a concreted chain link fence like this one, it's going to ask you for things like your terminal post depth, your line post depth, all those kinds of things. But if you're doing a base plated drawing, it's going to ask you for the size of your base plates and what kind of bolts you're using and those kinds of things. So you're never going to have to fill in anything that's not relevant to the type of fence that you're designing. And I'm just going to show you real quick here. All of these are on options as well, and they're all available options for that particular type of fence. And we've got to give it a second because I have a million tabs open and my computer slows down to a crawl. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to draw a 4-foot fence and I'm going to leave it as commercial. I'm going to leave it as galvanized. Let's change this to aluminum. And again, all of these fields will either have drop downs or they have detailed instructions about what you need to do, what you need to fill in where, and all those kinds of things. I'm actually just going to leave that as is. Yeah, leave it as 2-inch. And then I hit the button and I draw my fence. And I can see my preview. 4 foot high. That's my 4 foot fence. And down at the bottom here, it's going to have all of that information that I've just put in my title block. And I'm happy with this drawing, so I hit the PDF button, give it a second, and it's going to generate the PDF version of this drawing that I can then download, email to my client, print out, send to my crew on site, or whatever else I need to do with it. It's really that quick and easy. But now the same client wants a 7 foot fence of the same type on that site, so I draw my fence again. And I've now got the 7 foot high version of that drawing ready to go. All the information's been updated, and I can hit the PDF button again. And I've just created 2 chain link fence drawings from scratch within the time I've been talking to you, which is just over 5 minutes. And I talk a lot, so I was more busy with that than anything else. We've got hundreds of drawing generators set up already, and they do thousands of different combinations. So that includes things like gates with different heights, or different combinations of hinges and latches, or our cantilever gates in the chain link section. You can draw them as left-hand slide or right-hand slide, with a sway bar, without a sway bar. We've also got options with barbed wire. We've got pounded posts, all pounded posts. We've got pounded posts with concrete terminals. Our ornamental and palisade fence, you can do, well, we've got ornamental so far. I'm going to show you what a 3-rail drawing would do, just very quickly. We've got all the adornments and the finials and all those kinds of things already built into those drawings. So I'm going to show you quickly. Let's go with this one. Give it a second. Okay, so now I will need to enter information here. Company. Project, your client, whatever your drawing number is. Select my revision number. Name, me@company.com. Drawing date. Right. So now I'm ready to draw my fence, and once again going to select all the different options that I want from the menus. Let's get this 24, 10, rails, pickets, space between pickets 4 inches, and let's go with double rings. Hit the button, and I've got my drawing with my fence that is 4 foot high with double rings. It's got all the other information that I've just entered, and I hit the button again. But now this client also wants an option with butterfly scrolls. So I hit the draw my fence button again, and now I've got the option with butterfly scrolls. And that's the power of Draw a Fence, really. The drawings generators that we have set up on the site allow you to create a complete drawing set, or to create drawings of multiple alternative heights and specifications and things like that within minutes rather than hours, because I've been doing fence drawings for a really long time, and even if you know what you're doing, and even if it's a really simple drawing, you're going to be spending 2 hours minimum on a fence drawing. Sometimes up to 6 hours if it's a really complicated drawing, or if it's something very custom or something like that, that you haven't done before and you don't have, elements saved. So we've done all the hard work for our users. Our users can sign into the site. They can have an e-commerce like experience where they can see these thumbnails of the different fence types. They can select the fences that they need to draw very quickly. And we've got customers who are doing 10, 15, 25 drawings in a day. So I'm just going to draw a very quick 4 foot high in gravel, 1x6, and let's go with a dog ear wood fence, and hit the draw my fence button. And there's my drawing ready to go. PDF, and it's ready to print, email, send to my client, or whatever else I need to do with it. So that is the beauty of this site, and it's so fast and so easy that we don't even save the drawings that you generate. So it's kind of like using Snapchat, because it would actually take longer to find these drawings than it is just to regenerate them if you need to make a change or something like that. Let's just give you a different version with a Gothic top. And you can see that's how quick and easy it is. We've got details, we've got farm fence drawings. So really the idea is that whatever project you're working on, whatever combination of fences and gates and things you have to do for your client, you can generate all the drawings here, and they're all going to look the same, and they're all going to have your company branding on them, and they're all going to look professional, and they're going to have a written specification and all those good things. And you can do it in a fraction of the time that it would take to do the same thing in CAD, and you pay less than what you would pay for an hour of professional drafting services. And that's the beauty of DrawFence. We have also got some ready-to-use forms for quality management and project management and those kinds of things, and we are adding to that all the time. That's more of just a service to our customers, though, because we're not really in the form business, but it is useful to have things like change orders and those kinds of things. And then we've also got a drawing fence layout generator, and this is a drag and drop interface which has some pre-built components of fences, which makes it really easy to draw whatever you need to draw. And let's put in a sliding gate and just get a little smaller. Just take you over here, and then I can just add text as well. So whatever. My fence drawing. And this tool also allows you to change the color, so you can do a red line drawing. You can upload an existing image, so you can upload a plan or a screenshot of a Google Earth image or something like that, where you're going to mark up with your fence on there. And then you can save it as an image and upload it onto a drawing sheet that matches the elevations, sections, plan views, details, and all that you get on the rest of the DrawFence site. So if you need to have a layout drawing as part of your drawing package, you can include that, and it's really quick and easy. Now, unlike some estimating tools that do offer limited drawings and stuff like that, we're all about drawings, and our mission is to draw every single type of fence that we could possibly draw, and create a drawing generator for it and make it easy for fence companies to generate those drawings. So recently, one of our customers asked us for the Department of Transport for Wisconsin. They needed a chain link fence drawing for that particular government department. So we added them as a category, and we have now gone and downloaded all of the Department of Transport drawings for the United States, and we are working on building all of those drawings, and we will be uploading them to their own government spec drawing category. And then we will go on to the departments of parks, we'll go on to the departments of whatever it is, standard drawings. If there's standard government drawings, we're going to draw them, and we're going to put them on the DrawFence site so our users can generate those drawings easily. We have also got a request a drawing form. So this is if you require a drawing generator that we haven't got to yet, whether it's a different design of vinyl fence or some other kind of wood fence or something specific that you need. You can request a drawing and we will build it for you, and we will get the generator set up on the site, especially if it's something that you do frequently. Our goal is to build as many drawing generators as is necessary, that every fence company, when they log in, can draw every single fence type they could possibly need for every job. And we do know that that is never going to happen. We are never going to be finished, and that's fine, because our mission is just to keep building what our customers need. And if you do decide to sign up and you become one of those customers, you can do that too. You can let us know what you need. We do also have a custom drawing service. So this is for if you need anything very specific, very custom for a project, or if you need a DWG file to submit to an architect or an engineer or something like that. Our site does generate PDF drawings. So if you need those files for a very specific project, we do offer lower rates than you would find throughout the drafting industry, so you would save money that way too. Yeah, and if you have watched this video and this is something that you might need for your fence company, we do also do live demos, so you can ask us to show you different things and you can ask us questions. We have got a 14-day free trial. If you go to the pricing and on the monthly package, there is a 14-day free trial. So it will ask you for payment information, but if you cancel before that 14 days is up, you won't be charged anything for using DrawFence. And we've got an annual package that is a bit of a saving if you choose to do that. And then if you go to the About section, there is a drawing generator right here that you can use without ever signing in. And this pop-up does come up every time you log into the site for the first drawing generator that you're doing, just to remind you what you need to do. But it really is super simple, so it's highly unlikely that you're going to forget how to use the tool. But yeah, if you want to try it without signing in, without subscribing to anything, you can just go to try a fence drawing generator, and it's going to give you that same drawing generator that I did first with the chain link, and you can see how it works, try it with your logo, see how it looks, do all the different combinations, and if you do try it, we'd love to hear from you and what you think of it, and whether you would um, if it's something that would help you, or if you think of something that we should do or change or add or whatever it might be. We're always open to suggestions from our users. Thanks very much for watching this demo, and I hope we've covered some of the information about DrawFence. It really is designed to be as easy as possible. It it's so easy that we're having trouble integrating with other tools because there's so little that needs to be done. You don't have to create project information or anything like that. It's a very simple, very easy tool. You can get things done and get out of the site and go do what you need to do. And that was the whole goal, building this tool, because complicated tools already exist, but we don't really have time for them. So thanks for listening. Bye.